The American story depends not on any one of us, not on some of us, but on all of us. Here we stand, just days after a riotous mob thought they could use violence to silence the will of the people, to stop the work of our democracy, to drive us from this sacred ground. It did not happen. It will never happen. Not today. Not tomorrow. Not ever. All our differences hardly measure up to the values we all hold in common. History, faith, and reason show the way of unity. We can see each other, not as adversaries, but as neighbors. We can treat each other with dignity and respect. We can join forces, stop the shouting, and lower the temperature. For without unity, there is no peace, only bitterness and fury. My mother's creed is the American creed. No one is better than you. You are everyone's equal, and everyone is equal to you. Folks, winning means uniting America, not sowing seeds of division and anger and hate. We got to beat Donald Trump, and we will, but we can't become like him. We have never, ever, ever, ever failed in America when we've acted together. When we've stood as one, this nation has never ever been defeated. When we've been together, and we're not going to be defeated now. The pandemic of 1918, the Great Depression, 2 world wars, we overcame them all. And out of each crisis, we emerged stronger, and we will again. We must rekindle the fire of idealism in our society, for nothing suffocates the promise of America more than unbounded cynicism and indifference. We need an economy that rewards work, not just wealth. Rudy Giuliani, there's only 3 things he mentions in a sentence: a noun, a verb, and 9/11. In Washington, D.C., a gaffe is when you tell the truth. If you do politics the right way, I believe, you can actually make people's lives better. And integrity is the minimum ante to get into the game. For the world to follow, we must do more than rattle our sabers and demand allegiance to our vision simply because we believe we are right. We must provide a reason for others to aspire to that vision. And that reason must come with more than the repetition of a bumper sticker phrase about freedom and democracy. It must come with more than the restatement of failed policy. It must come with the wisdom to admit when we are wrong and resolve to change course and get it right. I believe all Americans are born with certain inalienable rights. As a child of God, I believe my rights are not derived from the Constitution. My rights are not derived from any government. My rights are not denied by any majority. My rights are because I exist. They were given to me and each of my fellow citizens by our Creator, and they represent the essence of human dignity. The fabric of our complex society is woven too tightly to permit any part of it to be damaged without damaging the whole.